gas connections in the homes of the poor. The Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana and Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana to protect the income of farmers. The Soil Health Card Scheme to ensure the best possible yield from fields. The ENAM, the National Marketplace Scheme, to ensure farmers get the right price for their produce. These are all reflections of this approach. In the past decades, the specter of corruption and black money has grown. It has become the effort to remove poverty. On the one hand, we are now number one in the rate of economic growth. But on the other hand, we were ranked close to 100 in the global corruption perception ranking 2 years back. In spite of many steps taken, we have only been able to reach a ranking of 76 now. Of course, there is improvement. This shows the extent to which corruption and black money have spread their tentacles. The evil of corruption has been spread by certain sections of society for their selfish interests. They have ignored the poor and cornered the benefits. Some people have misused their office for personal gain. On the other hand, honest people have fought against the evil. Crores of common men and women have lived this life with integrity. We hear about poor auto rickshaw drivers returning gold ornaments left in the vehicles to their rightful owners. We heard about taxi drivers who take pains to locate the owners of the cell phones left behind. We hear vegetable vendors who return excess money given by customers. There comes a time in the history of country's development when a need is felt for a strong and decisive step. For years, this country has felt that corruption, black money, and terrorism are fostering source holding us back in the race towards development. Terrorism is a frightening threat. So many have lost their lives because of it. But have you ever thought about how these terrorists get that money? Enemies from across the border run their operations using fake currency notes. This has been going on for years. Many times, those using fake 500 and 1000 rupee notes have been caught and many such notes have been seized. Brothers and sisters, on the one hand is the problem of terrorism, on the other hand is the challenge posed by corruption and black money. We begin our battle against corruption by setting up an SIT headed by a retired Supreme Court judge immediately upon taking office. Since then, a law was passed in 2015 for disclosure of foreign black money. Agreements with many countries, including the USA, have been made to add provisions for sharing banking information. A strict law has come into force from August 2016 to curb benami transactions, which are used to deploy black money earned through corruption. A scheme was introduced for declaring black money after paying a steep penalty. My dear countrymen, Through all these efforts, in the last 2.5 years, we have brought into the open nearly 1,25,000 crore rupees. It's not a small amount. 1,25,000 crore rupees of black money belonging to the corrupt. Honest citizens want this fight against corruption, black money, benami property, terrorism, and counterfeiting to continue. Which honest citizen would not be pained by reports of crores worth of currency notes stashed under the beds of government officers, or by reports of cash found in gunny bags? The magnitude of cash circulation is directly linked to the level of corruption. Inflation becomes worse through the deployment of cash earned in corrupt ways. The poor have to bear the brunt of this. It has direct effect on purchasing power of the poor and the middle class. You may yourself have experience when buying land or a house, that part from the amount paid by check, a large amount is demanded in cash. This creates problem for an honest person in buying property. The misuse of cash has led to artificial increase in the cost of goods and services like houses, land, higher education, healthcare, so on. High circulation of cash also strengthens the hawala trade, which is directly connected to black money and illegal trade in weapons. Debate on the role of black money in elections has been going on 4 years. Brothers and sisters, to break the grip of corruption and black money, we have decided that the 500 rupee and 1000 rupee currency notes presently in use will no longer be legal tender from midnight to night, that is 8th November 2016. This